Sliding down to the runway.
Powered idle.
Nose up, nose up, nose up.
Jeez.
Just a quick reminder, this video is not for flight training. Editing, by its very nature, removes context, so please feel free to open a dialogue with your own flight instructor regarding the topics you see in this and every one of our videos. Hi everybody, welcome back to Flight Review. I hope you've been enjoying this series. It's been a minute since we've released an episode, but let's get right into this one. This is Lesson 11. Now, if you really enjoy this channel, the best thing that you can do is to subscribe, and there's a subscribe button right down there. We'd really appreciate it if you did that. So if at the end of this episode we've earned your subscription, that's the best way that you can thank us. Now, in the beginning of this series, when we talked about what flight training was about, once you get into the flying, the first step is just learning how to control the aircraft. The second phase of flying is doing the cross-country stuff, which we haven't reached. And the third phase, of course, is going to be that check ride preparation. So right now, I am still in phase 1. And in phase 1, where I'm pre-solo, I haven't soloed the airplane yet, I'm still learning how to take off, maneuver, land safely, and be prepared to deal with any kind of emergency situations that occur. And if you click right up here, you'll see that there's a link to the lesson that we did about emergency procedures. So if you'd like to go back and see that, check it out. So this episode is all about more of that. More takeoffs, landings, basic flight maneuvers, landing practice, just trying to get that sight picture right. So in this lesson, we're going to take off. We're going to head over to the practice area. We're going to do some steep turns. We're going to do some slow flight clean, followed by the power on stall, slow flight dirty, followed by the power off stall, simulated engine failure, and then some ground reference maneuvers when we finally head back to the airport to do some touch and goes. So there's a lot crammed into this little episode. Let's see how quick we can get through it.
All right, here we go, rolling in.
Thank you.
And here's the pull. Maintain the altitude.
Use your outside visual references.
Yep.
Super slow flight. All right, how much bank angle do we use?
10.
Shallow bank angle, yeah. I want to hear that horn. Now when you recover, just relax the back pressure, maintain the altitude.
Here it is. Altitude. Shallow banks. Here it is.
Level 36 from Charlie, 1 mile to the north east of Lake Winder.
Pull up, pull up, pull up. Power, carb.
This is really bad. This is really bad. We're moving to this one here because I have too high. You see it? Oh, straight ahead. Watch that altitude. Bank, 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 bank. And roll out. How was that?
That's pretty good. Take me to Volscaria. Up to entering the pattern is up to you. And figuring out your winds and all that stuff is up to you.
Okay. 280 is my runway heading. All right, there's the threshold. We're gonna go carb heat on, power to 1500, and flaps to 10. Let's descend. 45. Valkyria traffic, Skyhawk 47901 Echo is turning base, runway 28, touch and go. Valkyria. Okay. Laps to 20, watch that way arc. We are really high.
Yep. Too close in on the downwind, and you didn't descend on the extended downwind. Turn base too close.
Yep. Valkyria traffic 47901 Echo is turning final runway 28. Valkyria, touch and go, Valkyria. Okay. Laps to full.
Line it down to the runway.
Powered idle.
Nose up, nose up, nose up.
Jeez, got it.
I got it. I controls.
You have it.
I'll put it down. Whew.
That was a rough one. Not good.
I'm just going to peek my little eye out there before we move on.
Yep. Try to break the airplane.
Make sure you're looking down the runway.
I was not.
Alright, you have the aircraft?
I have the aircraft.
I'll just go down here at the end and clear. And you can pop my little head out.
Yep.
Okay, so Derek's teaching me how to land this airplane, and the method is to be able to transition the aircraft from the nose down approach attitude where we're pointing at the runway to the round out and then the flare. And we flare just above the runway to get the main landing gear to touch down first and then slowly let the nose wheel touch down. The reason is to protect the nose wheel and the propeller. Let me show you why. Now obviously this propeller is spinning and the tips get kind of close to the ground. Check it out. When the propeller is at its vertical point, round and round again, it comes pretty darn close to the ground. So as we're protecting this nose wheel and the propeller during flare, we're making sure that we have this clearance. Well, I didn't flare on this one, and I landed on the nose wheel getting this close to the runway. So Derek needs to check and make sure I didn't touch.
I think it's fine. I just want to double check.
Wheel looks okay.
Alright, stop right here.
I think the most impressive part about this whole situation is Derek's response.
Nose up, nose up, nose up.
Jeez, got it.
I got it. I controls.
You have it.
I'll put it down.
He immediately takes control of the aircraft in a botched landing situation and is able to set it down on the runway like it was nothing. Someday, I want to learn to command this Cessna with that amount of authority.
Alright, boss. Rock and roll.
Okay.
Take a second to recoup, gather your thoughts as we taxi back here. Make sure that you do not give up flying the airplane during the flare. If you just hold it and let it slam into the ground, you gotta look outside, you gotta fly it down. Drag those main wheels across the pavement.
Valkyrie traffic out of Skyhawk on the departure leg, runway 28. Landing in the pattern. Valkyrie. Okay. Looking for 60 knots. A little low, so power's coming in.
Skylane's clear at 28, Valkyrie.
So if we're slow and our nose is pitched up, we need to pitch down. More power. We're really slow and low.
It's right here where I start to feel like Maverick from Top Gun while he's on his first sortie after losing Goose. It's not good. It doesn't look good.
I'm not stabilized, I'm going around.
RP off. Alright, pitch for climb. Alright, so where's VUI?
73.
Valkyrie traffic is Skyhawk on the go, runway 28, Valkyrie.
Valkyrie traffic out of Skyhawk on final, runway 28, touch and go, Valkyrie. That's to full.
Valkyria, automated advisory, wind 290 at 5, altimeter 2992, for runway, listen for traffic.
Alright, get that power in there. You need more power. You need nose down, you're 55 knots. Aim the plane at the runway where you intend to land. Alright, reduce the power now. Now that you're on step, reduce the power. You trimmed out, aimed right for your landing point.
Valkyrie traffic, Skyhawk 729 Golf Papa is 7 miles to the southwest at 2,000 feet, heading inbound, Golf Valkyrie.
Pull up, pull up, pull up. No, not that high. Just maintain.
Yeah.
All you have to do is protect the nose wheel. When I say pull up in the flare, it's just to protect the nose wheel.
Repeat off, flaps up, visually verified.
Valkyrie traffic at Skyhawk departing runway 28. It's going to be left traffic. Valkyrie.
Okay, there's the numbers, carbeat on, power to 1500, flaps to 10. I have to get it through my head that it's okay to be descending away from the runway.
Yes.
I feel like I have this tendency to feel like this is too early to descend. Valkyrie traffic, Skyhawks turning, base runway 28, touch and go, Valkyrie.
But if you don't do it, you won't be on a 3-degree glide path when you turn final.
Valkyrie traffic, white and blue, Skyhawk is on the 45, midfield left downwind for 28, touch and go, Valkyrie.
It's not a science thing. I got to get over this thing or something.
And you got to fly the airplane through the flare.
Right.
Look outside, little itty bitty runway. So you see how you're drifting down slowly? Add more power. But keep the pitch to the airspeed. Don't let it pitch up. More power. You're going 3, 4 reds. That pitch down.
Valkyria, automated advisory, wind 300 at 5, altimeter 2992, density altitude 1,100, for runway, listen for traffic.
Valkyrie traffic, white and blue, Skyhawk.
Power to idle, look down the runway, right rudder, flare the airplane. Keep flaring. Keep flaring. Keep flaring. Thank you. There you go.
I took 4 tries. All right. We're up. Valkyrie traffic out of Skyhawk on final, runway 28, full stop, Valkyrie.
Valkyrie traffic, white and blue, Skyhawk is on left downwind 28, Valkyrie.
Way fast. Flaps to full, carpeet off. They're fast and high.
So why pull up?
Valkyrie traffic, Tesla
Lead off
152,
speed.
left base, 28,
Pitch
full
for
stop,
speed.
Valkyrie.
I'd continue for your aiming point and then go to idle and bleed the speed through the thrust.
Okay.
So when you have excess, it changes the formula.
Okay.
All right, so now you're getting too low again.
Yep.
Because you bled all that energy really, really fast for no reason, instead of just eating it really slowly through power reduction.
Okay. Aim at the runway.
Okay, traffic Cessna 162 turning final 28, and actually will be a touch and go. Okay.
Rudder, right rudder.
Yep.
You got to maintain that crosswind correction. Every time you flare, it's sideways. Brakes and clear at the right.
Okay.
So that's going to be the end of this lesson and this episode. Really appreciate you watching all the way to here. If we've earned your subscription, then please hit that subscribe button and give us a like. That would be the best thing that you can do. Really appreciate you guys. This is why we do it, is for you. And if you'd like to see more of the landing attempts that I've had, you can check out this episode right here. Where I botch a whole bunch of them and eventually get one or two that are decent. Landings are tough and I'll figure them out, but I ain't there yet. So thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. Until then, fly nice and fly with a purpose.